What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, Bones TEP community, Legendary community, Frogedelic research community, XRP Tiny Papa community, all the communities out there, guys. Welcome to another DLTalk. How's your Thursday going? Shout out to the Blue Crew and much love to Bones TEP for dropping the $10 bomb to start off the live stream. You're amazing, my dude. He's got the forever shades on. His future is forever bright. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the constant support to the channel. Legendary, thank you as well. XRP Tiny Papa, Frogedelic Research. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the 4 viewers, the 4 likes. You guys are great. Let's get started. So what do we got going on? It looks like some sideways motions for the larger cap cryptos, especially XRP and BTC. Solana somewhat as well. And, you know, Algorand getting back up above $2, a really nice recovery in the past 24 hours. Atom above $40 again in the past 24 hours. Some good volume going through there. I think XLM is looking pretty great. Tezos getting some really good volume. Back up, getting close to $7 again. Let's see what went on in the past 24 hours. Once again, guys, I'm not a pro trader. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'll never tell you what to do. We got COTI getting close to 50 cents. COTI now. Something must have gone down with COTI. We're getting close to 50 cents. COTI, some announcements may have happened or something. We got FET back above 80 cents right here. Looking good. Near Protocol. I think Near Protocol under $10 is great. We were talking about Share Ring just recently and went up 13% in the past 24 hours. Handshake, anything with Handshake under either 20 cents or under 30 cents. I love Handshake. IrisNet having a good boost in the past hour, in the past 24 hours, up to 14 cents again. And guys, I'm getting really excited about this freaking project. I just tried their Uptick app, which is an NFT market type of place that they've created. It's an application you can have on your phone, and you can create your own NFT, post it up on that site, and then, you know, have it bought for Iris tokens. And you can also participate in NFT prize pools that will, you know, you can win some Iris on and things like that. So I think, remember when we were into Iris before, nothing was happening for it, really. Just the blockchain service network partnerships and the collaborations. But now seeing the launch of the IBC, the inter-blockchain communication layer, which is pretty pivotal for Iris because their major focus is IBC and interchain and inter-blockchain communication interoperability. So now we got that launched just this past like few months or a handful of months ago. IrisNet now starting to get some good activity. And we have that NFT application. We got an AMM swap protocol for IrisNet now out. So I'm really excited for the future of this project. And the Uptick app is actually really, really cool to use. And remember, super low fees, create your own NFT, sell your own NFT, purchase other NFTs to sell, whatever. It's a pretty cool application. I would recommend checking it out if you guys are fans of Iris or the Cosmos ecosystem. Uptick is what it's called. It's an NFT project from IrisNet. I think this is what it is. No, I don't think this is it. Let me type down Iris. There we go. Uptick app. Loving the COTI price action. I'm with you, dude. We're excited for COTI, man. Who knows where that one could go? There could be just some really crazy volatility that comes for COTI out of nowhere, especially with ADA now and smart contracts being done, and COTI's backing up ADA Pay. So, you know, with the success of ADA, hopefully there will be some success for. Oh, this isn't the application here, but I don't know how I was able to find it. Let me go to their Twitter. But yeah, I just downloaded this app just recently on my phone just to do some research because I love IrisNet, so I want to keep supporting it. So real creators, real NFTs. Uptick Network is a decentralized ecosystem of apps and services for NFTs built on the Iris network, right? You already have somebody posting right here Have you checked out Uptick Project? Load up on Iris. You can swap on Emrys or Osmosis Zone. Download the app on your phone and browse. Find my art for sale by searching for the circle with the dot. And you got this guy's NFT projects right here. And you can post photos, JPEGs, GIFs, whatnot. They even sell their own NFTs on Uptick Network, Mooncake NFT. So I think this might be my way of getting into the NFT game. It is through the support of Iris. Uptick Lotto number 3, well underway. Prize pool is growing. Purchase an NFT above 10 Iris, and then you can jump into this prize pool to possibly win 1,000 Iris tokens, which I think in the future will probably be a lot. But a pretty cool app so far, and I like the user interface. I've been really liking the user experience for a lot of these Cosmos ecosystem projects, and for something just coming out like, I think Iris is going to just completely blow it out of the water right now with these new applications like their AMM, their CoinSwap AMM, and their Uptick application for NFTs right here. It's a good sign. We got the chart here for XRP. XRP bouncing off that little bottom right here. This might have been a fake out here, you guys, because now we're back into this channel, and who knows what could happen from here. But we were looking at that stock RSI. It looked juicy. Selling pressure is starting to ease up again. Let's see what ends up happening. Maybe we're having a sideways broadening wedge situation right here, and then we're due for a breakout that could take us to $1.50 XRP. Bones TP, appreciate you, my man. Mr. Connector in the house. What's up, Mr. Connector? Guys, thanks to the 6 viewers and the 6 likes. You guys are amazing. Frogedelic Research saying we are here. Loving the COTI price action. You know it, man. The NFT game is going nuts. Dude, NFTs are popping up everywhere. And I don't think it's going to stop. I think we are literally just in such early beginnings for what this whole NFT craze is all about. And just where it's going to be going. All these applications that are building. I mean, we haven't even gotten into good blockchain gaming yet, where we have some amazing games that millions of people are going to want to be playing, and they're connected somehow to the blockchain. This whole idea of NFT marketplaces and all that stuff, it's still going to be growing. I think we're in such early days, and we're so lucky. Now the thing is trying to figure out which of these layer ones, like an Ethereum, Solana, Atom, XRPL, Flare Networks, you name it, which ones are going to be the ones that survive to be the core infrastructure for all these NFTs and these applications. So just really excited for the whole space in general. I think we're still so early, and we're still discovering, you know, what is really going on with it, but there's still so much more to come too, so much more to grow. Like super high-end graphics, NFTs, you know, very particular special type of NFTs that can really be attached to the blockchain and really just start opening up the whole game. So I'm really excited for it. And of course, we know about real estate, how everything being tokenized can really just have an effect on the market. So, all right. Let's take a look at Iris, where it's at right now, actually. So IrisNet looking kind of similar to what was there with XRP, a kind of broadening wedge, sideways thing right here. But are we finally going to try to break out again? Because we kind of broke out of our support right here that we had. We had a nice little long-term support, broke out, but now we might be double bottoming here. We found a support zone around this area numerous times. So could it be ready for about a 25-cent launch? I would say 22 cents, 25 cents could happen for Iris in the future, which would be tremendous. But as we can see, there's an accumulation zone around this area right here. We've seen it happen. And every time it breaks towards the upside, and it gets bigger when it breaks towards the upside. So let's see how big this one's going to go. If this one goes to 17 cents, then we're back in it, right? We're back in the game. Hopefully we could treat 16 or 15 cents as support and then start breaking even to higher highs. Guys, IrisNet hit 31 cents without any of these applications that are out for it right now, which is insane. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got to play a new audio playlist for some reason. So yeah, it hit 31 cents without these applications that it's been on, without IBC being enabled, right? Without Osmosis Zone, Emrys, and all this liquidity for it. So who knows where the new all-time high could be for Iris right here. Pretty damn excited about this project, especially while it's under $1. With that pretty low supply for it, it's got a pretty decent supply. I think it's about 1 billion, 1.5 billion. $2 billion. Okay, it's a max of $2 billion. But yeah, nice to have a green day for Iris, and I'm really excited about it because that application is actually pretty legit. Like, easy to use, kind of has a very social media type of feel, and I think that would be really cool for NFTs. And of course, you're talking about very cheap to make and sell and buy NFTs. Not too high of fees, right? D. Haviland in the house. We got Alchemist in the house. What's up, Alchemist? Good to see you, my dude. All right, but let's see what cryptos are in the red today. So we're celebrating, COTI doing some things, getting close to 50 cents now. CeeLo at 7.64. Tezos getting close to $7 again. Track from Origin Trail. Don't sleep on this one, you guys. This one, pretty damn important to the Hyperledger community, Hyperledger fabric. And as you can see here, it's had a nice long support trend basically since early 2020. Origin Trail, very appealing to Hyperledger and what they're doing, so always going to be shouting them out, especially when they're doing some pretty good price action. But I think under 50, I think at 50 cents or even more. Remember, this is a 500 million total supply type of crypto. Trail and Track could do some amazing things in the future. Once again, Handshake, FET is doing some good things. Oh, my man, Mr. Connector, shout out to you, dude. Guys, Elrond Gold's been making a hell of a good run up to 253 right now. There might be some stuff going on with Elrond Gold, and this one's super low supply, 22 million. All-time high was at 299, so we're really close to an all-time high. We're probably going to get to $300 sometime soon for Elrond. We'll see. We'll see. It needs to really break it past this 275 barrier. If it can break past 275, then we're not double topping, which is a good sign for Elrond Gold, without a doubt. But Mr. Connector, man, have a beer on me. I will, my man. Tonight's Thursday Night Football. I'll have that beer on you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Shout out to Mr. Connector. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Much love to y'all. Always good hanging out with you guys. It's been really busy during these, fall months. Productions are trying to do a lot of things like in the last minute, and I'm just basically saying yes to every job that's coming my way. So, it's been good to be busy, but I also love streaming and hanging out with the Blue Crew. So appreciate your support as always, and just whenever I decide to stream, even though it's crazy schedule, always great to be seeing some people joining in the streams. That is awesome. Much love to the Blue Crew. We're on the way to 3K. I appreciate you guys. 3K subscribers. You guys know. Gala at 11 cents. I'm just amazed to be seeing this, hopefully making a floor at around 10 cents. That's awesome. LCXG. LCX. Yeah, we got to add LCX to the fold. Right? They have collaborations with the DAG. LCX past 30 days, 238% gains. My lord. This one's been moonshotting big time. To think we could have gotten it under a penny. It's just hard to get the liquidity here. You have to get it through the liquid exchange, but gotta live, D. Haviland. I hear you, man. Gotta live. Hopefully one day, man, we could be streaming here and just be hanging with the Blue Crew and not have to be worrying about money, right? But it's coming, though. We keep putting in the work. We keep hanging out. We keep finding the gems. We keep our eye on the prize. We got the eye of the tiger, as you say. I forgot what crypto I was going to check out outside of this, outside of LCX. But hey, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we were going to check out some red cryptos. What's in the red? What are we hunting for? What are we sharking for? Right here, 274. Okay, let's check out the master node here for Zenzo. Let's check out a Zenzo price for the master node right here. That's looking really good at 2 cents, knowing the volatility that comes for that token. Zenzo looking pretty... $412, my gosh. $412 for a master node of Zenzo. I might have to jump in on... I keep saying this, and but I like to think out loud with y'all. I'm just like still trying to figure out if Zenzo's a real boat, but man, this looks like a dip that's too hard to say no to. You're getting really close to... Let's check out their chart right here for Zenzo. Yeah, you've broken historical support. But you have a chance here to treat previous resistance as support, long-term previous resistance as support right here. So hopefully you can, for Zenzo's sake, for the sake of their future. If they can recover here, that would be pretty nice. I mean, they look really good on the stock RSI. They look very oversold. And we know the type of volatility this crypto has with it, man. Don't be surprised if you see a run-up to 20 cents sometime in the future for this crypto. It has crazy high volatility, as you guys can see right here. And it just gets higher, like more absurd as it goes along. We like these cryptos that have, you know, small wave, then a bigger wave, and then an even bigger wave, right? Now we're just hoping a massive wave comes for Zenzo. And remember, we've been talking about NFTs and talking about how early we are in this space, especially even in terms of the blockchain gaming era. That hype cycle hasn't even come yet for blockchain gaming. So Zenzo, Gala, Sand, Decentraland, Engine Coin, all the UOS, these crypto projects, we haven't really started hitting a gaming hype cycle for blockchain at all. So these are the days where we could be taking advantage of that before the, you know, retail starts to realize blockchain gaming is going to be massive, especially in harmony with NFTs and the growth of NFTs. Gaming is a great way to be able to use your NFTs. To actually use your NFTs. Speaking of NFTs from games as well, Blankos EOS has some things with EOS has got some things going on with their new NFT release. I might have to buy this one because it looks so damn cool. They're releasing a Ghost White and OG Black drop flying soon with 1,200 mints of each available for $224.99. Pretty crazy. Check this out. They're playing like some anime music with it, but that's a pretty cool one. Like one of each would be cool to own and just keep them in the box forever. Blankos is like one of the, you know, first NFT games. Not want to say the first NFT game, but you know, like pretty impressed with their style and like their consistency, and they keep building. And they're using EOS, which is interesting. So our governments are heavily in debt, and so are many companies. D. Haviland, I hear you. Yep. Totally true, Fragadelic. Everything's going to be very incentive-based in terms of work. And so, and, you know, incentives for being an eco-friendly participant to the world. You know, you'll get paid for being eco-friendly. You'll get paid for gaming. You'll get paid for providing data, for providing your data. There's going to be a lot of financial opportunities that are still yet to come. But like I'm saying, everything's going to be more incentivized, where it's like, well, what do I get out of it, type of thing. So gaming is going into that transition now, where it's like we spend a lot of time on our games, and we really don't get to own the objects that we have in those games. We don't really get a chance to own the land that we have in those games, the character builds, and all these things that are starting to come, and especially the graphics getting better. You know, there's going to be more incentives for playing games and getting paid to play games is only going to get, bigger. There's going to be more incentives to play these games, to provide your data and all these other things. And we know about the growth of the metaverse. We know about, certain plans of powers to be to want to keep us in our homes, to want to keep us online, to keep giving us more reasons to be online and on the internet, right? Our salaries will be minted. Everything will happen in micropayments. Yeah, the micropayments revolution as well. So many things that are yet to really go through their hype cycles, specifically micropayments, gaming utility. Even this NFT space is still growing and still trying to figure it out. So gamified world work on blockchain brought to you by Gala. Wouldn't be surprised, my man. Our salaries will be minted. Live in a world of make-believe. Yep. Well, I don't know if you guys have been seeing commercials for this, but there's this thing called Alter Ego. The game, I don't know if it's a game show, but it's basically people singing as avatars, right? And then these real people judge them. But the funny thing is, this is the type of world they're trying to get us into, where we're not happy with who we are now. So let's just be happy with who we are online. And let's just keep migrating everything about ourselves towards online, because we can do everything we want online. We can look how we want, present ourselves how we want, right? Eventually, something like this, if you guys see this image up here on the upper right, this avatar this lady's singing through, maybe she can own that avatar, owns that dress, owns the sunglasses, the skin type that she has, all that stuff. And it's backed up by blockchain. It's tokenized, right? We're going to have our online identity, our online world identity, and then our outside of online world identity. Crazy stuff. My wife told me about this show the other day, and it reminded me that I watch a Crypto Tiger it reminded me that I watch a Crypto Tiger daily. Hey man, we're just jumping ahead of the game. Why not? If that's what the future is going to be, I just can't wait for this avatar, or to get an avatar that could be an NFT. So now then you would have actual blockchain presenting to you, or talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys. The thing that I'm presenting with would be owned and on the blockchain, which would be great. D. Haviland, I'm not sure where all this is going, but maybe too old school with dirt under my feet. I feel you. A Crypto Tiger, yep. We got the eye of the tiger, my man. Alrighty, so let's jump into some news. We definitely got some news today. We probably won't be able to go over all of it, but there's a very strong theme here, of course. So Fed release paper on central bank digital currency soon, says Powell. The U.S. is losing the global race to decide the future of money, and it could doom the almighty dollar. Payment giant Nexi says it's working on digital euro with the European Central Bank. So we're going to jump into this one really quick, because I think you guys are going to find this one interesting. So payments giant Nexi says it's working on digital euro with European Central Bank. Nexi CEO Paolo Bertoluzzo said the Italian payments firm is contributing to the design of the European Central Bank's proposed digital currency. The ECB outlined plans for a digital version of the euro in July, aiming to complement the existing monetary system rather than replacing physical cash. Central banks around the world are actively working on exploring their own central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Italian payments giant Nexi says it's working with the European Central Bank on a proposed central bank digital currency. We are engaging with the European Central Bank and contributing to the design of the future digital euro because we believe that can be a positive force in the evolution of digital payments. The ECB outlined its plans for a digital version of the European or digital euro in July. The Eurozone Central Bank envisions the currency as complementary to its existing monetary system rather than replacing physical cash or reducing the role of commercial lenders. An ECB spokesperson declined to comment. Central banks around the world are actively working on exploring their own central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. It comes as cash use is increasingly on the decline in several developed economies and amid growing interest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. China is seen as the leading player in the race towards CBDCs, having tested its digital yuan currency with millions of citizens in a number of regions. The situation will evolve because clearly there will be more to it. We are starting to talk about a new version of cash. That's the way we think about it. They are clearly an asset class, but they fluctuate up and down on a daily basis based on the latest statement from someone in Silicon Valley, which is exactly the opposite of what you need in payments. You need the certainty of the value you are exchanging. Today, those types of cryptocurrencies have basically zero impact in payments. Adding the links of CBDCs and stablecoins designed to avoid volatility seen in other cryptocurrencies will play a much larger role. With a market value of over 20 billion, Nexi is one of the biggest payment companies in the European Union. Last year, the firm signed 2-year acquisitions, agreeing to buy rivals Saya and Nets for a combined $14.5 billion. So guys, Nexi, a big player in helping shape the digital euro here with the European Central Bank, and of course many other banks in the Eurozone probably participating in it as well. So looking forward to the growth here for the Italian digital payments giant, and of course the development of CBDCs. If you guys look here though, I found a document because I was like, man, I want to see if Nexi is somehow connected to Ripple, just in some way, shape, or form. So I found this PDF, right? And they're talking about digital payments. They're talking about cryptocurrencies on this. And I searched Ripple. And right here, interesting statement. So finally, Saya, Nets, and Nexi, which Nexi just recently acquired, might have to face new competition, even though on a medium and long term, emerging from non-traditional players, which may offer alternative payment methods, types, currencies, technologies, and databases that generally bypass the traditional systems. Such non-traditional competitors include, for example, providers of blockchain solutions. So Nexi talking about blockchain solutions, huh? Or relatedly, Bitcoin solutions, which do not rely on traditional card schemes or banking networks to process digital payments. Blockchain solutions facilitate payments without the need to go through a third party by processing transactions via a network of computers that continuously record transactions processed through it. In the long term, the evolution of blockchain and distributed ledger technology, DLT, might lead to the growth of new payment technologies also able to disintermediate part of the value chain of payment cards, for example, through the use of dedicated cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, including for large international payments such as Ripple. Gotta love that, seeing large international payments alongside Ripple right there being referenced by Nexi themselves. So these guys who are helping form the CBDCs, I think they're taking some words from the script of Ripple, right? What have we heard from Ripple saying that XRP Ledger is not trying to replace cash, but actually be a benefactor, trying to grease up the current financial system? They believe the fiat is just, needs to evolve. And with having fiat on the XRPL to allow for fast, cheaper payments, right? That's why we've heard a high-priced XRP is necessary, so it's not dealing with the volatility, right? So just very interesting. Nexi announcing, knows about Ripple, but also talking about helping the European Central Bank, which we've seen connected to Ripple before, talking about central bank digital currencies. So always doing this work, guys, to share with the Blue Crew. Always doing this research right here. And as you can see, some of the banking partners from Nexi, of course, they're connected with Amazon and a lot of big tech as well. But as you can see, Deutsche Bank, Ubi, just a bunch of banks connected to Nexi right here. So this is going to be a big part of the Eurozone, and a bunch of banks, they're going to probably be using this new digital euro, the CBDC. Very excited to see what it's going to be, or how it even goes about. Alchemist saying plus 15% now for Adam. Let's see how it's going, man. I like seeing that. I like seeing the excitement coming from Alchemist. It's always good when he's getting excited about a certain crypto. FET Fed.ai doing some really good things, but let's see in terms of the volume right here. Let's see what the overall volume is at. Guys, we've officially, guys, yes, Adam has surpassed the volume of Cardano currently. I love seeing that. And it's getting into the top 4 in terms of volume. It might even surpass Solana. Who knows? We'll have to see. Wouldn't be surprised, though, but I just love seeing Adam now in that same conversation with the ADAs, with the Solanas, with the XRPs. Very good to see that. I think Algorand is going to creep up there one day. I think Tezos is going to creep up there one day. But I'm liking how these major cap cryptos are looking in terms of volume right now. Cryptoholic, what's up, my dude? Thanks for the $5 donation. Shout out to you. Guys, shout out to everybody who's donated. Thanks for the support, you guys. Thanks for the support to the channel. Thanks to any new subscribers or anybody participating in the chat. Just much love to the Blue Crew. What's up, Focus? Good to see you, my dude. Cryptoholic, man. Appreciate you. 4284 for Adam. Gotta love seeing that, you guys. Oh, Netbox coin. Jumping in. Wow, 42.86 right now. We're getting close to that all-time high. We need to surpass $44. If we can get past $45 for Cosmos, it's game on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable to see Cosmos just a month ago, right? I think it was just a month ago. No, not a month ago. But basically, almost 2 full months ago, Adam was at $8. 2 full months ago. And we were saying, Adam under $10, I'm getting it. Right? Really awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Alchemist. So once again, guys, just keep an eye out for what's going on here. We're always going to keep our eyes on the prize, as you guys know. But just very interesting, Nexi referencing Ripple in terms of large international payments, cross-border payments is what we're seeing. All these banks, hell, for CBDCs, these cross-border digital currencies, as much as people want to say central bank digital currencies, but what do central banks do? They do a ton of cross-border payments. So seeing Nexi acknowledging Ripple as large international payments and not putting Bitcoin and Ethereum in that same vein, that's a big deal. All right, so let's get to the Fed. Fed to release paper on central bank digital currency soon, says Powell. The Federal Reserve will soon release research. It's always research. We're going to get to it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to review it. We're thinking about it, right? We're in the process of all these words. The Federal Reserve will soon release research examining the costs and benefits of a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said on Wednesday, crypto enthusiasts and members of the financial industry are eagerly awaiting the Fed's research, which was initially slated to be released over the summer, for hints on where policymakers stand on whether the United States should issue a CBDC. Powell said on Wednesday that no decision has been made and that the priority is for the U.S. payment system to remain stable and trustworthy. So by making no decisions, yet have the goal be to remain stable and untrustworthy, which the current U.S. payment system right now is not stable and trustworthy. So you're just going to be neutral. Whereas if you do something, it could actually make it stable and trustworthy. But that's neither here nor there. We're working proactively to evaluate whether to issue a CBDC, and if so, in what form, Powell said in the news conference following the conclusion of the U.S. Central Bank's latest two-day policy meeting. The ultimate test that will apply when assessing a CBDC, he told reporters, is if there are clear, tangible benefits that outweigh any costs and risks. The Fed chief said that the discussion paper announced in May will tackle some of the surrounding a CBDC and set the stage for the central bank to seek feedback on the issue from lawmakers and the public. The Boston Fed is also undertaking a multi-year research with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology to explore the technology that could be used for CBDC, with the first phase of the research expected soon. Exploring talking about, in discussions, thinking about, releasing, researching, all these like not do, just none of that involves doing. It's just all just continuous research and just continuous like just word trash, word vomit. A digital currency issued by the central bank would be different from cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, which are decentralized and can fluctuate wildly in value. While the exact structure hasn't been decided, a CBDC could give the person or business who holds a direct claim on the central bank the same as physical cash. Fed officials appear divided on the need for CBDC, while some, including Fed Governor Brainard, says the United States should be a leader in the area at the time when other large economies such as China's are moving forward aggressively. Powell on Wednesday repeated his view that he doesn't think the U.S. is behind on its efforts. It's more important to do this right than to do it fast. We're the world's reserve currency, and I think we're in a good place to make the analysis and to make that decision. Well, what about... This is where it's interesting, because the Fed is playing a great poker game, if it is a poker game. Because I want to give the U.S. the benefit of the doubt. I really do. It's really hard to. But what if they're waiting to really just be with their backs against the wall, the Fed, and then all of a sudden they decide to put a majority of the liquidity of the US dollar onto the XRPL, right? What if that were to happen? That's what I find really interesting is like, right now it's like this whole narrative of US being last, US at risk of losing the CBDC race, all this stuff. And what if out of nowhere the US deciding, instead of just trying to, put a CBDC of the US dollar or create their own CBDC of the US dollar, what if they decide to have a CBDC running on the XRP ledger? Or why not just attaching the US dollar liquidity to the XRP ledger, which would be very interesting. That could be a out of nowhere surprise, right? I like to think in the opposite direction sometimes, because right now the way it looks like the US is just in shambles. Especially economically, especially in terms of innovation, and especially in terms of CBDC research or CBDC progress, or even crypto regulation and progress, whereas around the world you have regulation for cryptos and how they view cryptos around the world, especially in terms of XRP. So what does the Fed have up its sleeve right here that it's not telling everyone, and they're playing a poker game? I really feel it's a poker game, because no way they're this stupid. No way the US is going to be just last in terms of this innovation that is going to change the world. And if it is, it's going to be sad days to come, right? You don't want to see that. Waiting for DOT to make its run? Yeah, Polkadot's going to do some good things, my dude. Polkadot's doing good in terms of the volume as well. Track already at 53 cents. Oh my gosh, COTI has broken the 50-cent barrier, you guys. Okay, now we need COTI. What the heck music is this? What's going on here? I don't want lyrics. Alright. So COTI now at 51 cents, guys. If we can break through 56 cents, COTI, it's going to be unbelievable times, man. You guys know we're going to be celebrating with the... I mean, we should already be celebrating with the Blue Crew, but you guys know we're waiting for that dollar COTI. We want to get to that dollar COTI and then celebrate with the Blue Crew. Good times ahead, man, for the COTI community and HBAR community. The ones who were on this channel when both of them were at 3 cents. Already good times for Gala community on this channel. Talking about it when it was under a penny. Atom when it was at $8. Solana when it was at $10, $6, right? Hell, even earlier days. Feel like Matic will probably make a move sometime soon as well. How's everybody doing out there? What's up to the Blue Crew? I sold Atom at 42.8. When should I buy now? Yuri Uralis. I don't know why you sold. But once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'm just sharing my opinions and things like that. So, I mean, if you sold right now, that's pretty interesting, because you're thinking then that it won't surpass this previous all-time high and that it's going to retrace from here. That was just like a relief rally. So that is a possibility. I mean, you might be making a good trade right here. If you're looking for a buyback in, if you're really going long, though, here, let's check out the chart. Appreciate you tuning in, by the way. Here's a wrench. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Guys, you're listening to a crypto tiger here. We got our eyes on the prize. We got the eye of the tiger. Thanks for the 13 viewers and the 14 likes. Always appreciate the strong viewer to like ratio. If you guys are watching this, you must really love crypto. All right, so we had a little bit of a fake out back into the channel. We treated previous resistance as support, which is a great sign. I mean, I don't know why you would be selling here, my dude, but maybe you know something that I don't. Maybe you know that it's going to probably not reach this all-time high and that we retrace again, and maybe we get a double top in the short term. And if so, then I would say maybe you're going to be waiting until 27 bucks to buy back in if you believe there's a double top happening right here. I would say, yeah, around 30 to 27 bucks. That would probably be the range that you would probably want to get back in. Especially if you think it's going to come back down to this support trend. But I think it's pretty risky, my dude. Because this thing could very well be going parabolic. You can already see like a new, the higher lows right here connecting. So who knows where we're going with Adam. But it's a bold move. It's definitely a bold move, my man. I would say maybe $35 to be safe because who knows, it might not go back down to $27, so $35 might be the good time to get back in. Yuri Uralis, I was trying to improve my position. I mean, even right here, the stock RSI is still showing some bullish momentum that's coming. We were calling a little bit of a top right here, and we did get that. But now it looks like we're getting a little bit of... The stock RSI is looking really good for some bullish momentum to come. And as you can see here, there's just no selling momentum just yet on the MACD. It's just growing buying momentum. So this might go higher. We might be getting a $50... we'll see. I'm not going to say $50, but I hope that we can break past this all-time high. It would be very crucial that we do. If we don't, then maybe it was a really good trade, my man, and you might see $35 or $27 Adam again. The Hedera founder just said 2021 will be the year humans look back on about crypto. Mr. Connector, I think so too, man. When we were watching that interview, he looked very excited. I think he was almost trying to say like, hey, this might be the last time to be getting in on HBAR under $1, right? I think he's super excited. I mean, that looks like a great cup and handle. It looks very bullish for HBAR. I wouldn't be surprised, man. He looks very stoked about the future of HBAR and what they're doing, and especially for 2021. He's saying 2021 is the year we're going to be looking back on where everything really got started. So maybe there's going to be an explosion that happens, you guys, towards the end of the year. We'll just have to see. We've already creeped out above previous resistance. We failed to treat previous support, but this could be a fake out. And we come back up here, treat previous resistance as support, and then continue our bullish momentum. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened this way, the way that we got it going on right here. You got upward support that you've been respecting. Yeah, who's to say 70 cent or 65 cent HBAR can't happen, especially if we start breaking back up above this previous resistance level. Stock RSI is looking good for Hedera as well, man. I think this could be an exciting weekend that's coming, you guys. Friday and Saturday could be really exciting. Because right now we're seeing multiple cryptos at the bottom on the stock RSI, and yet they're having green days, and there's still some more bullish momentum to go. And a lot of indicators are lining up for a lot of these cryptos. I'm really excited, man. Yeah, Hedera could be ready for a massive run. Hedera could really be ready for a massive run. Yeah, HBAR, keep an eye out for HBAR. Definitely a big sleeper. If there, Like, you always got to appreciate cryptos that are very, concerned with security and concerned with speed with security. And HBAR seeming like they're definitely focused on that. Dragon Chain very focused on that. Atom very focused on that. Algorand, Iris, XRP, right? So these cryptos we're trying to just accumulate. Internet Node Token was probably a really good buy under those 2 cents. Hopefully, Internet Node Token still hasn't joined the party yet, and they have some major connections. We'll just keep shouting that out, and we'll see what ends up happening, throughout the year. Ocean Protocol is another sleeper. As long as it's under $1, I think Ocean Protocol is amazing. It could be ready for another run as well. 613 million total supply for Ocean Protocol. Don't sleep on this one, guys. Don't sleep on Ocean Protocol. Still under $1 billion market cap, and I think it's going to be doing some tremendous things as well. We're so early in the space, you guys. We're so lucky to be in the space, especially during a bull cycle. And who knows, we could be going into a pretty long bull cycle, because considering how long that bearish cycle was, and the volatility of this market, we're going to be thinking we're in a bear cycle and then it'll recover. I think we're in for some very fun times ahead in the future. Especially if regulators keep saying that they're just researching or figuring out or discussing or reviewing or exploring. If regulators keep using those words and not really doing anything in this space, then these open source technologies are just going to keep doing what they're doing. I'm really excited for the future of this space, man. And maybe regulators want to keep dilly-dallying until we start migrating over to the ISO 20022 standard. Maybe that's the reason they are dilly-dallying, is because they know that, central banks are trying to convert over to the ISO 20022 standard, but they're also waiting for catalysts to really accelerate that migration to ISO 20022. So many things yet to happen, for sure. XRP OG in the house. PB in the house. What's up, PB? Good to see you. DC Precise in the chat. What's up, man? Guys, thanks for the 21 viewers, the 17 likes. So let's keep looking for some red. What cryptos are down in the past 30 days that we're excited to maybe start gobbling up for some gains, right? So Oride Chain under $10 I still think is tremendous. It's down 45% and had a little bit of a recovery. But Oride Chain definitely want to keep an eye out for here, you guys. Connected to the Tendermint ecosystem, Tendermint consensus, Oracle, AI Oracle ecosystem. Very excited for that one as well. Zenzo already popped up. People were like, what, 2 cents Zenzo? We're going to press it back up above 3 cents. We might be getting Zenzo finally pivoting towards the upside in a big way. It's a shame to see those gains. When we started the stream, it was all red. Now it's like up 14%. High volatility for this crypto, guys. Very high volatility. RSR, we keep shouting out RSR as one of those bloody ones to buy. Whale token looks pretty good, especially for, whale tokens, how big of a supply? 10 million supply at $13, all-time high at 50. Nice little cup and handle situation right here for Whale token. Let's look at its chart right here. Whale might be actually really appealing. They have strong connections with Gala Games, so definitely want to be supporting what Gala Games supports. So you already had the breakout here. Now let's just use our fib here to figure out at what point of the retracement this is at from the low to the high. Right around that 78.6, 61.8 golden retracement pivot area. Establishing a higher low. Here's one low. Here's your next low. If we can establish the higher low here, it's game on for where Whale could go. It's at the bottom of the stock RSI. Good to see. Selling pressures decreasing. Buying pressures increasing. This is what we like to see coming out right here. Whale looks pretty nice. Not going to lie. It actually looks like a bigger version of what went on over here. This looks exactly like this, but in a bigger sense. You reached a peak, you kind of double topped, Bart Simpson, if you will, and then you kind of just went sideways for a bit and then had your breakout, and then it led to an even bigger breakout. You went sideways, Bart Simpson somewhat, came back down, and then you broke out, And now we should be leading towards a bigger breakout, which should be massive. We're talking about going back to that $50 range for whale token. And this one looks like it fluctuates highly. This looks really nice. Pretty solid foundation right here. Solid floor. High volatility. Kind of things we like to look for here for whale tokens. So at 1303 with that max supply in the double digits, right? Only can get it on Uniswap, unfortunately, and Hotbit. But, man, 10 million total supply. Whale token looks pretty appealing. Share ring. We like this one under 5 cents no matter what. Knowles. Knowles is one to not sleep on. Telcoin. Digibyte, man. Digibyte's still looking good. So, yeah, these are the cryptos we like to hunt for. Kava, I'm going to... You know, Kava under $10, I'll still keep doing it. And it looks like it's setting itself up well on the charts as well. This is what we love about this crypto space, especially, like, remember these days, guys, because all these cryptos kind of doing the same thing together, up and down together. It's a sign of an unhealthy, immature space, but helps us with trades, that's for sure, especially in these early days. So you're good. Kava looking pretty sweet on the RSI right here, looking ready to continue its parabolic motion right here. Higher highs, higher lows. Let's see where this breaks out towards. I'm thinking this might be one of the last days, if it continues in this parabolic momentum. This might be one of the last days we see Kava under $10. Yeah, Kava not looking too bad. Definitely oversold. Had a nice pivot towards the upside. We'll see where this ends up going. Doesn't look too bad, though. Doesn't look too bad. And, of course, 106 million total supply. So those are the bloody cryptos that we are trying to be sharks on. That if we're thinking of buying cryptos today, that's what we should be buying, not chasing pumps. Lyric, I like hearing that, man. I've been hearing that for the past 3 years, though, but... You know, I love hearing the bullishness. I love XRP, no doubt. Atari, yep, Atari's another gaming crypto to keep an eye out for. 80-cent all-time high. Definitely seems like it's dead, but probably not. Atari's definitely one to keep an eye out for. T-Cash in the house. What's up, T-Cash? Guys, thanks for the 17 viewers and the 17 likes. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That would be tremendous. And just appreciate the Blue Crew. Appreciate your support. We keep our eyes on the prize. And you guys help me do it. Appreciate the Blue Crew. So yeah, some of the news we went over today. Payments giant, Nexi, says it's working on digital euro with the European Central Bank. And then the Fed to release a paper on central bank digital currency soon. It's going to be very interesting to look into that one. XRP also just went live in Japan like a day ago. That's good to see. Very good to see. Aren't like their gamers in Japan getting paid in XRP as well? Juno 1 week to launch. Can't wait for Juno, man. I think that's going to be some big stuff for the Atom and Cosmos ecosystem. You guys keep trying to send each other more and more DeFi lining up to launch, coming out of an anticipated technical upgrade to the protocol. Ooh, Folks Finance, another Algorand blockchain AMM. Oh man, I've been enjoying using Yieldly. Now we got Folks Finance. Let's see what this is. The capital markets protocol for borrowing and lending built on top of the Algorand blockchain. Guys, exciting times ahead for Algorand. I think Algorand under $10 is still a tremendous value. Remember, we haven't seen what Algorand can do in a bull cycle. We haven't seen what HBAR can do in a bull cycle. We haven't seen what Atom can do in a bull cycle. And these are three massive proof of stake type of cryptos that we want to be, keeping our eyes on max supply of 10 billion for Algorand. Wouldn't be surprised to see this one go to $5 in the short term at least. I don't know where it could go in this hype cycle, but we've never seen a bull run for Algorand ever, so we don't know what the top could be for this one. But very excited for this what this project could be doing in the future. XLM as well, right? Tezos. Yeah, man, DeFi applications on these major platforms haven't even been really launching. Like, we're such early days. Such early days. Like, Atom just finally started doing its DeFi, like, in the past few months, right? Now Algorand's starting to launch some DeFi. Tezos is starting to launch some DeFi. Very excited to see what's going to be happening. All right. Oh yeah, want to know how Osmosis Zone combats transaction front running? So, conversation with Sunny Agrawal, creator of the Osmosis Zone. Love using Osmosis Zone. I don't know if there's any Blue Crew members that use Osmosis Zone or Stake Osmosis. Let me know how you guys are doing. Yeah, ALGO don't give. Hey G, would you mind checking out my Facebook crypto group called Cryptic Freedom? I don't have a Facebook for G DLT, but yeah, sorry about that, Lyric. Blankos is getting real interesting. Yeah, it is, man. I might have to get one of those NFTs right there for Blankos. Only 1,200 are going to be minted. Like, that looks like and it looks like a really cool Blanco, so I'm digging that one. Adam flipped out LTC in terms of volume, which is great to see. Very excited for this annual conference. Hopefully we can stream it on the 26th, you guys. I think that's going to be Sunday, or it's going to be on September 27th, so I think that's Monday next week. We're definitely going to be streaming this, you guys, because Global Blockchain Business Council is a part of it. You're going to have Algorand there. You're going to have IrisNet there. You're going to have Consensus, Filecoin there. You're going to have R3 and Corda there. You're going to have Hyperledger Fabric representatives there. Blockchain Service Network, you guys. We've been talking about them for a very long time. But now happy to see like a major event coming out for their platform. Hopefully we can stream it for all of y'all. Cosmos IBC is the first industry-leading protocol that allows a reliable, ordered, and authenticated communication between heterogeneous blockchains. With already 13 interconnected blockchains and over 20 that announced integration by the end of Q4, IBC adoption is just getting started, and I totally agree. IBC adoption is only getting started, guys. Don't be surprised when you start hearing 100 of interconnected blockchains through the IBC inter-blockchain communication layer. I'm very excited for the Cosmos ecosystem, as you guys know, and just happy to see the continual growth for that platform. As we said, CEO of ALGO, Algorand, is going to be there at the Blockchain Service Network. Guys, the cryptos that are associated with the Blockchain Service Network, if you don't know them already, or this is your first time checking out this channel, we definitely keep our eyes on the prize with these. Quant, yep, QNT is doing its thing as well. Ah, Legendary, my man. What's up, Legendary? Good to see you, my dude. Thanks for your support, as always, my man. Shout out to Legendary. Longtime supporter of the channel. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for the $5 donation. Thanks for everybody who donated to this channel. Helps out the channel a lot. Keeps us doing what we're doing here, and that's hanging out with the Blue Crew. Keeping our eyes on the prize. Having good times. So once again, permission blockchains associated to BSN. BSN official partners. So Blockchain Service Network, led by the Central Bank of China, by the way, isn't screwing around. Led by major companies, China Telecom, Google Cloud, AWS, China Mobile, right? The State Information Center of China, which is led by the PBOC, right? EOS, part of the permissionless blockchains, Ethereum. So a lot of people give hate to EOS, but maybe EOS is one we should consider here. Tezos, we know, you guys know we love Tezos. No gay. I hear you, man. I hear you, Legendary. I appreciate you, buddy. Neo, Nervos, IrisNet, that's what we love IrisNet for. Algorand, Solana, ShareRing, that's why we've been shouting out ShareRing. Oasis Foundation, Polkadot, Casper, Fedora, Near Protocol. A lot of good stuff, guys. So Blockchain Service Network, I mean, I want to try to get at least a little bit of each of one of these. I still haven't gotten some Fedora yet. I'm not getting get33.cn because I have no clue really what that is. But and Oasis, I haven't gotten Oasis yet, or Nervos. But each one of the other ones, I've gotten a little bit of, just because if they're Blockchain Service Network partners or part of the Global Blockchain Business Council, I want to have a piece of that pie. Only way to invest in Hyperledger is Quant. PB, I mean, Hyperledger is a consortium of a ton of other blockchains, and the DTCC and Accenture that leads the Hyperledger have said that most of their products are built on top of Ethereum for now. But I do believe Quant is going to do tremendous things. But remember, Quant is just part of the Hyperledger. It isn't the whole pie. So you got XLM, XRP, Cardano, GoChain, Eden Chain, Ethereum, of course. You got a bunch of blockchains that are part of the Hyperledger consortium. CardStack, Track, IOTA, right? So there's a lot of cryptos involved with Hyperledger, Hyperledger Fabric, Hyperledger Quilt, Hyperledger Sawtooth, all these sections. So it's a consortium of blockchains, but I do agree Quant is going to do some tremendous things with Overledger, but let's not just assume that there's going to be one blockchain that's going to be taking a majority of the liquidity. It's going to probably be a consortium of blockchains all working independently together, sort of like an internet of blockchains type of thing that we're seeing with Cosmos and Atom. So very excited for Overledger. Don't get me wrong, very excited for Quant. But to say Hyperledger is Quant, I think that's not true. Hyperledger is a consortium of blockchains led by the DTCC and led by Accenture. We definitely like any of those ISO 20022 supporting, or any cryptos that are partnered up with Hyperledger, connected to the Blockchain Service Network, connected to Digital Currency Group, connected to the Global Blockchain Business Council, or part of the Hard Yaka portfolio. If you guys don't know about Hard Yaka portfolio, it's kind of like our Bible. Definitely was in 2018 and 2019. Where was it? What do we have here? Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. You got Ripple, Coinbase, Solana, Global ID, BAT, Filecoin, COTI, Hedera Hashgraph, Kava, Filecoin, right? There's COTI right here. You got Puma Browser right there. So Greg Kidd's portfolio, definitely something that we respect very much and are trying to have a piece of any of those cryptos in his portfolio, because usually he hits on a lot of them. Yeah, World Economic Forum, of course. World Economic Forum mentioning CELO, Cardano, Stellar, Hedera Hashgraph, and many others. Yeah, we definitely like the World Economic Forum here, rah banks, for sure. I mean, when I'm naming all those other entities, like, they're connected to the World Economic Forum. They're connected to the Bank for, like, we follow World Economic Forum, Bank for International Settlements, ISO 20022 news, definitely on this channel, like, religiously, right? We got the Fed payments right here. Chicago Payments and Symposium keynote speakers will be discussing global developments, activating next-gen faster payments use cases, digital currency and innovation, open banking. You got to love that international payments is being referenced so much by these higher entities. Once again, going back to that, Ripple statement right here, including for large international payments such as Ripple, mentioned by Nexi, right? And then right here, the Fed payments, talking about international payments, talking about digital currencies and faster payments. Gotta love that if you're an XRP holder. Once again, David Rudder, going to be a keynote speaker at the Blockchain Service Network. And I think that's about it for right now. I don't think we got any Bank for International Settlements news today. We usually keep our eyes on them, though. World Economic Forum listing is all you really need. I don't think it's all you really need because, yeah, World Economic Forum is great, but maybe Because I've seen them list Turnio. I've seen World Economic Forum list this one. Not Turnio, sorry. What was it? Tyrion. I used to be really into this crypto, Tyrion. And who knows if it's still real or not. I don't think it is anymore. I think it's a dead coin. Obviously, that's why you're not even seeing any price action for it anymore. And the CEO has left the project, all this stuff. But we used to really push Turnio or Tyrion on this channel because we thought it was really, really, you know, kind of one of those gems, right? And then it was listed on World Economic Forum. We were like, Tyrion is going to kill it. But that just goes to show that, yeah, just because it's listed on World Economic Forum doesn't mean it will succeed. Tyrion was one of those examples of being listed on that. Factum. I don't know if you guys know Factum. But this one, it's a dead project now too. Was listed on the World Economic Forum. Right? But this project recently died. FCT. So, projects that have been listed on World Economic Forum doesn't guarantee success. But so far, what I've realized is projects on the hard Yaka portfolio, on Blockchain Service Network, have experienced some degree of success, especially if you bought in at the right time. If you got Solana at like, you know, $1, $6, $10, you're doing pretty well. If you got IrisNet under a penny, you're doing pretty well. Tezos at around $1 or $2, you're doing pretty well. So like, you know, a lot of these cryptos, Ethereum when it was at $300, Algorand when it was at 50 cents, 25 cents, right? Polkadot when it was just like $1 or $10. Not saying that it's guaranteed, but you know, we're talking about Blockchain Service Network trying to create a consortium of blockchains for the world using China Telecom, right? Using the IRETA hub. But these aren't as guaranteed either. One of these projects could totally fail. So that's why we like having multiple sources, is just not one. Not just the World Economic Forum. We're looking at Blockchain Service Network. We're looking at Digital Currency Group. Right? Digital Currency Group. Or Chamber of Digital Commerce as well. But Digital Currency Group. I guess I can't find Digital Currency Group right here, but you know, Bank for International Settlements. Right? And if there was one thing that I would say we for sure feel like it's almost a guarantee, is when we type down Mojaloop and BIS together. And remember Ripple being a major investor in Mojaloop, right? Right here, Swift acknowledging, along with the Bank of International Settlements, Mojaloop as a winner of their ISO 20022 hackathon, being one of the better uses for ISO 20022. And Mojaloop uses Interledger Protocol, so you know, we're really confident that Interledger Protocol is definitely going to be part of the Internet of Value in the future and be a big factor in the future of crypto and digital payments. Miles P, my man, thanks for the $5 donation. Shout out to Miles Parker. Thanks for the support, you guys. Much love to the Blue Crew. Legendary, how do you know all this shit, bro? Hey, man, I love crypto, and you guys bring awareness to me with a lot of things, and you know, I like trying to find these gems, man, because I feel like we have a hell of an opportunity here before 99% of people in the world get to even know about these cryptos. So I try to look deep into them, and you know, you find one thing or the other, you start deep diving, you watch a lot of you know, early in the days I was watching a bunch of SPQR media, and you know, just really got into deep diving on a lot of cryptos and getting into different cryptos. So this took years to kind of like have these opinions on these, and they still may not be right, but I'm trying to be as informed as I possibly can. I'm not trying to be some crypto YouTuber who's telling you these cryptos are going to moon. You know, I'm trying to provide reasons why I think they may moon, or, you know, show you posts from Bank for International Settlements talking about Mojaloop, right? Because Bank for International Settlements and Swift talking about Mojaloop is one thing, right? Compared to a crypto YouTuber or crypto Twitter person talking about Mojaloop, right? When the Bank for International Settlements and SWIFT are saying Mojaloop uses ISO 20022 the best with interledger protocol, we're going to take that seriously, because that's not some crypto YouTuber saying it, right? Triangelo, yep. Yeah, I think XRP will blow up for sure. Yeah, I miss SPQR, man. SPQR was... There's a lot of great crypto channels from the XRP community that I miss, like, kind of from the old school days. Made it a lot of fun, for sure. But I think there's just so much information about XRP and Ripple now. It's just like, you know, you have all the access to SPQR's old videos anyways to find out some of the stuff. Like, what they're doing with XRP is insane. And, you know, that's why you still have such a strong following for this cryptocurrency, because of the information that a lot of people in the community know, right? As much as they try to FUD us out of that crypto. You mentioned gaming. Yep. Make sure you check out Beach House Token. Thanks for the shout out with that, man. Sure. Is it Beach Token? Huh, something's not happening. Here, let me refresh this. Or try to refresh it, hopefully. Yeah, we like sleeper cryptos for sure. And if they're a gaming token, that sounds interesting. Is it B-Hex right here? Maybe I should go to CoinGecko. Sometimes Live Coin Watch doesn't have certain cryptos yet. Yeah, gaming is going to be huge. If you guys haven't seen the movie Free Guy yet, or Space Jam 2, I understand they're terrible movies on the surface, but underneath the surface, they're saying a lot about what the future of the economy and, you know, future lifestyles of some people may be in the future. And gaming is going to be a big part of it, without a doubt. Gaming is going to be a huge part of enabling financial inclusion, without a doubt, and enabling more people to the, you know, economy. They're trying to, you know, your phone is going to be everything. It's going to be your identity wallet. It's going to be your, you know, payments wallet. Everything will be on your cell phone. You could do play to earn on your cell phone, all that stuff. It's going to be crazy. But what were we checking out? BHT? Yeah, I can't find Beach House Token, man. This might be... You might have to talk with... we might have to talk to J. Roy Bulldog and our miner or low cap king about this type of crypto. Lyric Zach Hudson, my man, dude. I'm happy you're enjoying the content, my dude. If you want to just like share me a link of where you see Beach House Tokens ticker and supply and all that stuff, because I can't find it right now. But appreciate your support, man. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate the whole blue crew here. You guys are amazing. Earn to exist. Yep. Hey, paying. You're going to be receiving and making payments ubiquitously while breathing. Just in the same way data and information is flowing all around you, in and out of your cell phone, in and out of this like interaction that we're having right here on YouTube. It's going to be the same way with payments. You guys won't even have to think about hitting the super chat or doing a super thanks or whatever. I think they have like a new donation thing for videos. Like if you're watching a video, you can send a super thanks, which sounds pretty cool. But pretty soon, like things like Coil will just take over, where you're not even thinking about making payments. You know, the payments are just happening. You're paying a monthly subscription for eating, for streaming, for all this stuff. Really crazy, the type of future we're going into. And it's going to be probably a massive economic boom. And just like a whole new way of, you know, because right now the internet doesn't have a value layer to it. And there's so much going on already in terms of interactions on the internet. It's just going to be massive seeing what online marketplaces are going to be. And once again, like we said earlier, we think the gaming online marketplace is still such early days. We think the decentralized cloud marketplace is still such early days. So that's why we like cryptos like Render Token, AKT, Gala, of course, UOS, the digital real estate like Smartland tokens. And Smartland's tokens under $10. I love this crypto, you know. Part of the Stellar ecosystem as well. And we know Stellar ecosystem has already been really involved in terms of smart cities, right? They got the Acon coin building on top of it. So a lot of exciting things to come in the crypto space. And we might just be really lucky to have this opportunity to accumulate a ton of these cryptos that might have very big impacts on our lives in the future at such cheap prices, right? We're talking about before the market cap of BTC, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, or whatever get to $1 trillion plus, right? Because that's going to probably be the next level for these cryptos. Whichever cryptos get to survive to be $1 trillion in market cap plus, and then you'll see like billion be the new, you know, kind of micro cap, if you will. Oh yeah, NewsCypher. We like NewsCypher. We haven't talked about NewsCypher in a bit, though. I'm happy Bones brought it up. All right, so we're looking at NewsCypher here on the crypto market cap. Once again, we like NewsCypher because it has a very nice ascending support line. We've already bounced off of it. If we can confirm high or low here, I think... Wait, this isn't NewsCypher. This doesn't... Oh, it's the market cap of NewsCypher. Well, NewsCypher's market cap looks good. But let's see what the overall trend for NewsCypher is. Oh, NewsCypher testing previous areas of resistance. Possibly as support? Could this be it? Could this be true? You've shown already a level of accumulation from around here. Creating higher highs, higher lows. You got your higher lows right here, higher lows right here, higher low right there. And then, of course, higher highs that followed. This is what we like to see, you guys. Small wave, a little bit bigger, even bigger. And then let's see where this one ends up taking us. Oh, this is Numeraire. Well, Numeraire looks good. Why can't we get NewsCypher, though? Give me NewsCypher's chart. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Numeraire looked good, though. All right, so we're still waiting for that breakout towards the upside to take us to $1 NewsCypher. We were able to bounce off a long-term support line, which was good to see. We had an awesome relief rally. Selling pressure came in again. But if we can confirm this higher low, it's game on for NewsCypher to try to go to like 50 cents, 56 cents. I'd say that would be your next target. If you can confirm this new low, 56 cents might be your next target right there. I think NewsCypher under $1 is a steal. I love that we tested previous early resistance as support. Stock RSI, this might have been really good to get in on yesterday, but it still looks like a good price as well. Let's check out NewsCypher on how much has been going on in the past 7 days and 30 days. All right, so it's just been kind of going sideways here. It's at 30 cents already. Past 24 hours has been pretty nice for NewsCypher. This one's a one to keep an eye out for. I've heard 50-50 things about NewsCypher, but I like that they have collaborations with some Cosmos ecosystem tokens. So NewsCypher's one to keep an eye out for, and of course it already has a listing on Coinbase, already has that type of liquidity. Very interesting things can happen for NewsCypher. Beachhead website, got it. Let me check it out over here. Oh yeah, I remember Beachhead. Yeah, for some reason that website keeps like opening up some random pop-ups though, Lyric. But I feel like we've heard of Beachhead before. Yeah. I appreciate you bringing that up, but that was like a popular game back in the day, right? So now they're getting a token? Yeah, for some reason the website's acting a little funny with me. It just opens up a random pop-up after I just load it. My bad. But thanks for the 23 likes. Thanks for the 15 viewers. You guys are amazing. We're going to be tuning out here, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew, and much love to all those who donated. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you, Lyric Zach. Thanks, Miles P. Thank you, Legendary. And thank you, Bones TEP and Cryptoholic. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you, Mr. Connector. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everybody who tuned in and hit the like. Thanks for everybody who watched. Thanks for the Coil donations. If you guys are enabled by Coil, we love Coil over here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting the channel. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, ALGO community, Soul community, Atom community, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep your eye on the prize, and keep that eye of the tiger, you guys. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'll see you guys later. Adios. We need a better outro song than this, though. That's for sure. That ain't gonna do it. I don't know where we can go. Let's end it with the XRP bag song. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do this song. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys. See you guys soon. Adios.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop. 1KX strategy, I got big bags gradually, so please don't be mad at me. I'm cashing out happily. If they didn't buy, that's a tragedy. If you didn't sell, no strategy, and you missing out, that's staggering. Swimming around, I got island dreams. The flippening is happening. You thought the chart was flattening. It went to dark, then the blackening. I want 1K, I'm imagining. Flip the switch and we traveling. Dark to light, it was dazzling. You heard the boom, it was rattling. You ain't get a bag, that's damaging. We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. Tick tock, piss, boom. Here's another Red Bull drop for you. I'm buying it up, getting interest too. Future trillions coming soon. Hardware wallet, nothing can stop it. On the drop, I guess I'm buying. Internet of value got me flying. XRP community, the first to ride it. BG and Joe Cat's the pilot. Take off soon, blasting off like a Space Force rocket. Heading to the moon. We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. We just touched down like a payload. Better pay me my money for you end up in halos. You ain't see us coming around the corner like tornadoes, but when you see us go, it's gonna make your mind and brain blow. On the way up, me and G gon' make it rain though. Pot of gold, but you ain't never find a rainbow. We headed up the roller coaster and your train slow. Big bags, little bags, we got the payload. We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop. Them other coins we canceling, it's sorta like a balancing. You stuck in all examining, now going into panicking. FOMO like a mofo on the low, we gon' blow. If you don't know, you a bozo. Enjoy the show.